Good morning everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm at Europa Park for my first ever visit. It was a bit of a weird one getting into the park, so I'm not sure how to pay for the bus tickets. It was a bit confusing, still trying to figure that out. But I'm up here on my first day. So much on offer. We got to get to see Voltron and see what we can see at the Croatian area. That's going to be exciting. Then you've got all the different themed areas, Germany, England I'm looking forward to. Then you've got Silver Star, Wodan, Blue Fighter, one of the original Mack coasters. Got loads to do. I can't list it off the top of my head. So yeah, join me as I visit Europa Park for the first time. I'm finally here. Such a lovely entrance. Such a lovely entrance. I have seen videos of this, but not in too much detail. Got some great music in the background, you can probably hear it. It's so good. Architecture is great. I think this is the German area. It starts out with the German area. I could be wrong. It's so good. Why can't all parks be like this? Fantastic. Voltarium. I'll probably check that out later on or tomorrow. Yeah, if I get an area wrong, you just have to correct me. Just excuse me, this is my first time. I don't do too much research, although I do know a lot about Europa Park. I don't go into too much detail on my research beforehand, so I leave it as a bit of a surprise. Fantastic. Yeah, let's get going on this day at Europa Park. This park just gets more stunning the more I look at it. I'm freewheeling a little bit, to be honest. I have no idea where I'm going. Even the map, a bit confused. So, if I get the areas mixed up, just excuse me. But this is the Scandinavia area. I'm trying to make my way to Wodan. Like I said, I have no idea where I'm going. It's all new to me. But the architecture, as you can probably understand, is absolutely fantastic. That's the thing that stands out. And it all blends in, really. All of them blend in so well that I'm finding it hard to distinguish the edge of each area. It's fantastic. And there we are. There's Wodan in the distance, and Blue Fire, which started off Mack and newer rides. That's one of the originals. And here it is, Wodan Timbur Coaster. This should be good. I've heard a lot of good things about Wodan. Apparently it's a fantastic GCI. I think it was 2012. So here's the entrance. What a stunning entrance. That's going to be the word of the day, stunning. Fantastic. This is so good. If I'm gonna repeat myself a lot. So you'll have to put up with that. 30-minute wait. Oh, it's a single rider. Oh, let's use that. You can probably tell I'm out of breath already. Try not to fall down these steps too, but yeah, really out of breath. I need to get more fit, don't I? Go to the gym or something. And I'm knackered already, not even started. So Wodan, GCI masterpiece. That's not even one of the new ones. That's absolutely amazing. The forces, the laterals, you get a little bit of airtime, and you do get stapled a little bit, but it just chucks it around, is it in and out, twisting in and out the structure through the station. Fantastic ride, you can hear it in the background. I knew Wodan was going to be good, I didn't think it was going to be that good, so yeah, Wodan's fantastic with a roller coaster. I might have shown you in the station, I'm not sure I did. In the station they have those figures above the trains, if you know what I mean, and they move. I didn't realise the heads move. They're like looking over the train. It's amazing. The feeling, there's so many words I'm going to repeat myself over and over. But yeah, it's fantastic. That drop there, you see the train just going up, it makes a twist around, then drops. Before that, you've got the little outbank turn before the lift. The pre-lift's fantastic too. I forgot to mention that. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words how good that ride is. There's just so many twisting elements. It's my sort of ride, but in wooden form. So I'm lost where it is. I don't actually know where it's going. It's one of those rides like Taron at Phantasialand that you have no idea where it's coming from, so it's quite hard to get off-ride shots. So anyway, it's loud. That's fantastic. This whole Iceland area is fantastic too. Fantastic, great, amazing. Words of the day. It's just so many good touches. Just these buildings. In the grand scheme of things, people probably don't care, but I do. This sort of thing, a lot of people appreciate this sort of thing, and I'm one of those people. It's just fantastic. Just these side stalls. It's just so good. I'm gonna bore myself setting the same things over and over. Looks like Blue Photo is closed at the moment. People are still walking into the queue. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and try something else. Oh, no, that was Wodan. I was getting excited then. So you walk under this little bridge to get around this area. It's fantastic. The details. The details are fantastic. It's even the national flags. In the area now with Europa. You see all of this when you've not been here before. You see all this online and think one day I will come here, and I'm finally here. This may not be the standout coaster here, but it's certainly, I would say, it's iconic, isn't it? When you think of Europa Park, you think of that. Think of that skyline, and you can see Voltron over there. I'm going to go and have a look at Europa, see how long the wait is for this one. Do you know what? Europa was really good. I went into that knowing that the last few helixes would be quite intense, and they were, but to start with the queue line, I used a virtual line because the main line looked quite heavy, so I thought I used the virtual queue and got in straight away, 5 minutes. But even the queue, I couldn't get a bit of footage, but you got the music blaring, and you got like these, what are those lights? They shine on, I don't know what the lights are, but there's some sort of lighting effect in the queue line, and you get into this station, very efficient ops. As they were on Wodan, now on Europa, fantastic. And then you got this spiral lift, which I really like because it's actually themed at the bottom and the top. The middle bit not so much, but the bottom you can see like people in their space suits, and as you're going up, you're actually going around the rocket, which is really cool. And then you get to the top, you see the top of the rocket, it's this nice big white rocket, she said. And then you get out, and you're spinning the entire time. I like to add, you're spinning the entire time with certain points as well. You stop, then spin. You get to the top, and you do like, you know, like world mouses when you go around bends, like really tight bends. You do that, and then you get to like the really exciting part where you're going down the drops. Nice tight S bends and turns, that sort of thing. And those helixes at the end, my, they were intense. Not too intense, but intense enough for me anyway. So yeah, fantastic Europa, and the sharp brakes. Sharp brakes, I can't forget those. It was a really good ride though. And here we are. First up close view of Voltron Nevera at this. It looks absolutely fantastic. I saw it testing while I was on Europa just now. It looks so good, the trains, the theming. And from up there you can still see that they're working on the January. And I'm hoping it's actually ready for its opening on 26th, because I'll actually be coming back for it. Yes, I love the brown and the black. I didn't think I would love the combination, but it looks really good. And you can see that big theming element in the middle. Some sort of electricity tower. Absolutely amazing. Which is right next to also that launched. The bit I'm most intrigued about is that launched. You launched up vertically and then upside down. I take it this will be the entrance because it looks very entrancey, if I must say so myself. Yeah, their first ever Mack Stryker Coaster. I'm not sure they've got any more being built anywhere else, but you'd have to let me know. so much to look at in this park. I'm actually getting quite overwhelmed. I didn't think I would be overwhelmed, but I know 2 days is not going to be enough. I have to wait till next year so I can have a proper long trip. I want to look at everything, but I'll run out of battery at this rate. There's so much to show you. Probably you've already seen it all, but there's just loads of greenery, nice walkways. Got the train track over here. And I'm getting confused with the countries. Luckily they got a sign that says, for example, Silver Star, like the French flag. But I'm scared that I'll get a right name wrong, an area name, right in the wrong area. It's just so peaceful, even when there's a lot of people, if you know what I mean. Just fantastic. I could spend all day in these areas just soaking in the atmosphere. I'm in the French area and you immediately know you're in the French area. It's got that kind of music on. If I remember rightly, that's the Can-Can coaster. I know they've redone that at least once, maybe more than once, you'll have to let me know, but fantastic. You got all the French flags and all these buildings, you just think of France, don't you, when you see this whole thing? Fantastic. And it's just loads of fountains in this park. I've said before I like a good fountain package. Yeah, do you see a Silver Star behind there? Yeah, I'm not made my mind of what I want to do out of those two. I'm just going to wing it a little bit. That was really good. Europa Can-Can coaster. What I really like about that is obviously the exterior. I've shown you a bit of the exterior in the front area, but it reminds me of Epcot a lot. I'm sure a lot of people think that too. It's got the same sort of system as Euromere, where it's the spiral lift. This one you're going up above the building, then up the Eiffel Tower. I like it, but after doing Euromere, I'm not a massive fan of the spiral bit because there are spots where there isn't any theming, and it's the same on the coaster. It's a nice fun layout when you're twisting and turning for a bits of theming, but there's lots of blank area. The music's alright. That's all music. Yeah, it's really good. The exterior and the theming inside the queue, you saw it a little bit. That's probably my favourite part. Coaster's fun, nothing spectacular. It's nice good ride here at Europa Park. Europa, I keep forgetting the name now. Europa Can-Can coaster. It's a solid ride. I know I said it was really good at the start of that clip, and then said it was only a solid ride. You know what I mean. A ride could be really good, but only solid. So yeah. If I say fantastic, then say solid ride, then you know I'm mixing my words. But yeah, that's definitely a solid ride and really good, like I said, because the ride's fun. The ride's really fun. Nice, enjoyable, relaxing ride, very smooth. And like every part of the park I've seen so far, immensely themed, very immersive. I feel like I'm in France. Time for a good old B&M hypercoaster. Been on many B&M hypercoasters now, and multiple manufacturers, not just B&M, but yeah, B&M are probably my favourite hypercoasters until Hyperion opens. Yeah, it looks fantastic, the exterior. I think it's still sponsored by Mercedes, right? It says it's on a 25-minute queue as well. I think the station building is around there. So yeah, it's got a nice big Mercedes logo on the side there. I don't think there's a single rider on this one. The other rides that I've been on have all been single rider, so that's been pretty good. See the top of the lift hill there for Silver Star? I've heard the end of the ride's got good air time, but I'll wait till I've ridden it too, or experienced it, sorry, to give you a proper opinion. So here we go, Silver Star. Let's start with the queue line show for Silver Star. I mean, I like the Mercedes branding, and I like the cars you see, like the Formula 1 car, the actual road car, but it just seems very corporate. I like my more original themes, you know what I mean? And while the queue line is very nice to look at in spots, it does feel, like I said, very corporate, and it's like a big box, and admittedly the queue line moved quite quick. B&M's moved quite quick, and combined with Europa Park even better. But yeah, all that queue is nothing special, so nothing to write home about. And you get into this station, very quick and easy to load. I got on in about 25 minutes. I was second from back. Up the lift hill, over 200-foot drop. It did trim on a couple of the hills after the first drop. It wasn't very noticeable, and I would say probably the airtime is the best bit about the actual road experience, not the trains necessarily. They're very comfortable, but they're not staggered like Shambhala and what used to be Intimidator at Carowinds. Yeah, so it's like a typical B&M Hyper, graceful, nice hills, would have been nicer without the trims, nice turnaround. It's made to be like a racetrack. It shows you in the queue. I didn't get a clip of that, but it's made to look like a racetrack. But it's like any other B&M Hyper I've done, except it's not quite to the level. Not quite to the level, say, Maker or something like that. It's the trims. If they got rid of the trims and they had a trimless ride on Silver Star, it'd be absolutely amazing, because the airtime's really good. So Silver Star, very good hypercoaster. Before I go and get some lunch, something to eat, I'm just wandering around. No real way I'm going, just anywhere really. I'm outside Poseidon at the moment. One of the water coasters here by Mack. I'm not so sure why there's two in the park, but there's obviously a good reason they've done that. But I like the look of this one. Nice blue and white colour scheme. And this water, well, it doesn't, oh yeah, I thought it didn't look clean for a second, but it's very clean. And I just love the vibe around here. It's quite hot actually in this section of the park actually, so I might need to take my jacket off. I went on one of these, I'm not a Mack, but I think the Intamin version at Energylandia, and that was quite rough. And it was quite janky, so yeah. This is obviously a roller coaster. It's a credit, I've got to get it at some point. Maybe after lunch. Just outside the Croatian area. I like how they've left this part open and not barricaded it off. So they're giving you a sneak peek of the merch. That's alright. I'm hoping there's more than that, but a little sneak peek of the Voltron Nevera merch just outside the Greece area. I'm a bit lost really. I have no idea where I am unless I look at a map. All over the place. But yeah, Voltron is right behind that building. I know the other entrance side was the other side of it, I think. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm a bit lost, a bit confused. This seems quite familiar. You could probably guess that I'm in the UK area, or the England, or United Kingdom area, because they got the United Kingdom flag. Yeah, seems very British, that does. Seem right at home. Yeah, what have they got here? That's some toilets. Trying to find something that I like to eat, but I'm quite fussy, so it's quite busy there. What else have we got here? Oh, just the usual ice creams and stuff. There we go. There's the name that rings a bell. Paddington Station. I haven't been there in years, so I can't remember what it looks like. Yeah, very, very British. Everything, all the signs are so familiar. That's not very good, I don't think, having an arcade like that. It's not very well themed in there, is it? Yeah, it's a shame because it's got a great exterior. These phone boxes here. And you go and shove an arcade in a box down at the arcade. Nah, not a fan of that actually. There we go, some more stuff around here. I take it that's still the English area because the monorail that was just going around said Luxembourg on it, so yeah. But again, it's quite hard to, unless you got standout things like that phone box, it's quite hard to just, what's the word? Figure out what area you're in. But this one, you know where you are. Black cab, London black cab, London taxi. And you got a London bus attraction, that looks pretty cool. Not my kind of ride, but it looks pretty cool nonetheless. I'm not a massive fan of bobsled coasters. They're quite shaky up and down on the track, aren't they? You'd think that'd be quite a cool concept originally when they first came over here, but they're very shaky. I've done a wooden one at No Knobles. That's really good, but these steel ones, they're too shaky for me. The straight are a bit dodgy too, especially if you're thin like me. Yeah, it looks great off-road. The theming around the Swiss area is fantastic, but like a few other rides I'm sitting around here, they're mainly, how do you say it? They're mainly, I can't, I've lost the words. It's mainly the theme taken over, I reckon, on some of these rides, at least on a couple of rides I've done. Like that one, the area takes it there. The Swiss area is fantastic. I'll try and show you some more of it, but you've got Matterhorn Blitz as well. They even got a Lindt chocolate shop. Every part of this park is themed great. And if the ride is bog standard like that Mack bobsled, and it's not a very good ride experience itself, it's made up for with a great theming. Everywhere you look. Fantastic. I'm just going to have a go on Matterhorn Blitz before I have another look around the Swiss area. I'm actually knocking out the credits quite well today. I'm not rushing around. It's quite tall actually. Didn't realise it is actually that tall, the ride. Another ride built by Mack. I'm actually not sure on the model actually, so you have to bear with me. I'll find out in a second after I've ridden. I forgot to say on the ride I've just done, Swiss bobsled, yeah, I can't remember the name of it, I did say it, but yeah, I forgot to say in the station, I probably showed you a clip, it's those wooden carved figures, and it's in the same, in the queue over Matterhorn Blitz you've got similar things. I wonder if they were actually carved out of wood, I wonder if they were actually carved out of wood or not, because they look fantastic. The stations for some of these rides, amazing. You could have a really, really standard roller coaster and it will be made up because of some great theming elements. Great.
Zwei Hels, eins für mich und eins für die Ruhe hier, ja? Ja, das kennst du. Ja, gehen wir jetzt den um.
So yeah, Matterhorn Blitz. That had a great queue line yet again. Great theming, same story as what I went on previous. It's another ride that is dominated by the theming. I'm not complaining, I love a good bit of theming, especially set pieces and stuff you see, like the wooden carvings on the previous ride that I went on. It's just so good. You have all the animals in that one. I didn't get a clip of the chickens because they're behind the cage, but then you have the horses you saw, and it's just the indoor bit of that was absolutely unbelievable. It was so good. The detail is fantastic. It's a custom Mack mouse. So it's slightly different to the standard one, but you have got those tight curtains. Those tight curtains, the drops and the sudden brakes. But what stands out with that one, and I really do like it, is that you lift, it takes you up but then twist it twists you to the side like that. Obviously to return the other track around, it's fantastic. It's not quite like that on Cobra's Cursor, Busch Gardens Tampa, but I actually really like that, how you start the ride. The operations were fantastic too. In, out, people, it's just so fluid. Even when they were stopping, it didn't seem like it was for long. I love this park so much, even though some of the rides are so standard, standard rides. Admittedly, that was custom, that one, but you could still tell it was a wild mouse quite close up. So yeah, that was really good Matterhorn Blitz. Not a fantastic ride because it's still a wild mouse at the end of the day. It's just a fun, nice and solid ride by Mack Rides. Matterhorn Blitz. There's this nice little area in the Swiss area. I don't know if it actually technically is in the Swiss area, but over there there's Matterhorn Blitz and the Swiss bobsled that I went on just now. I'm just having a nice little sit down, nice little relax away from people. I do find it quite hard to film in public, So yeah, it's nice and relaxing here. You can see that it's a nice gentle river. It's not the only one in the park, but it's just so nice and quiet. I would just sit back, relax, not have to worry. It's difficult to say if that's actually the station there, or just leading up to the station, but right above there is where the launched lift is. I can't quite exactly get a good shot, but just to the left of that building there is where the launched vertical launches on the Voltron. Yeah, some sort of building. Well, it is a building obviously, but I don't know if the actual station's in there. We can't tell yet. All we know is the track leads into there, but the station is in there, really, sort of. I can't wait to see that in 2 weeks inside of that building. That's if you go walking it anyway. And this is quite nice. I'm not going to take my camera in here, but it's got those water misters. Pretty nice on a hot day, 20-degree day like it is today. I can't get over how good Paris and Batavia is in the Holland area. That is the best dark road in the world, in my opinion. Maybe not everyone else's opinion, but that is so good. I couldn't really get any on-ride footage, which is a shame, because I was just so engrossed in the moment, but you saw a bit of the queue line, my favourite part of the queue line. So good, I can't get over it. I'm lost for words. You got the scene with the crocodile, you got the drop, and then you got the lightning over the top, and that's into the scene in with the crocodile. I can't really remember everything because every scene was so good. You had the crocodile section, after the drop, you had the area where all the boats, where they're all fighting, all the ships. And then you had, I don't know if it was a Chinese area, but all the lights dangling from the ceiling, so good. And then also the tiger animatronic, which is, if you've seen it, it's so good. I'm lost for words. I can't believe I've just experienced that. I think that's better than Rise of Resistance. This park just blows every other park in the world out of the water with theming. Brilliant. Paris and Batavia. At Europa Park they have Food Loop, which is where all the food comes down the coaster tracks, which is pretty cool. We got a roller coaster restaurant back at Alton Towers in the UK, but this one came before that. This one looks absolutely fantastic. The one at I was about to say Fort Park, the one at Alton Towers doesn't look great from the exterior. Admittedly, I've not tried the actual experience, but as you just seen, the exterior of this one, the Food Loop, is so good. I've never been to a park that's so good like this. I thought Disney and Universal did great theming, but oh my god, coming here, I'm so glad I made the decision to come here finally after so many years. I'm not disappointed by anything I've seen, anything. And I've still not checked all the park out yet. It's so good. I've walked through the island section as well. I didn't bother showing anyone that. Oh my god. You've got Voltron down there. Europa, like I've just shown you, Food Loop. And like I also said, it's quite overwhelming, so I didn't know which direction to look in. So I could walk through the island area and have no idea where it is 5 minutes later. Yeah. I keep seeing Rolandica advertisements. I take it, does that take you to the Rolandica water park on some sort of transport? I don't think it does. Maybe you get some information down there. Because I've seen the logo quite a lot around the park. It's fantastic. There's still a lot I haven't tried yet. Blue Fire, Pegasus, Poseidon. Yeah, so let's see what we do next.
Dans mon aquatique nordique touristique, vous pouvez vous
I'm in love with this place. I'm in love with this place. It's so good to be here finally. I can't believe my luck that I've actually got here for once, and it's so easy to do. Blue Fire is a very fun roller coaster by Mack Rides. Very fun indeed. One of their first major roller coasters, and the restraints on that are so good. They're so comfortable. Just like the intimate ones, they're very comfortable to. I was about to say wet. It's a restraint, isn't it? They're very comfortable to use, very easy to use. And on that one, the operations are so good. You do the restraints, you set up, they do one little person, and you're out of the station. But yeah, the start of that queue line on Blue Fire, it's not my sort of thing. It's just a building of emptiness, then like a shop or two by the side, and you got some VR fitting in the middle. I'm not a massive fan of that area. Once you get to this station, or before that, well, you walk along the launch, you get into this station, and that's where it shines. The theming shines. It's so good in there. It's very intricate, very detailed. A lot going on in there. And it's just fantastic. And you get on the train, go through those show scenes, which is like some sort of work area. You'd have to correct me, whoever knows what they're on about, correct me on what that is, because it seems like it's some sort of work site. You have like furnaces down the left, so then it blows really. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it's very good, very detailed, and Blue Fire is fantastic because you got the launch into like this slow overbank. Then you got the loop, which gives obviously a great hang time. And actually, before I go on, that's sideways. What's the name for it? The sideways overbank, sorry, is really good. And then into the loop, sorry. Then you got like a twist, the mid-course brake button, and you got a couple more inversions in between rocks and twisting here and there. And that last inversion is. People go on about that being one of the highlights of the ride, and they're not wrong. You are flung out of that seat, and with the restraints, a lot of emptiness, you feel like you're getting chucked out. So yeah, Blue Fire is fantastic. Sorry you had to listen to that waffle, but I'm not great with words, so yeah, Blue Fire at Europa Park, fantastic. I've just come up here to the lighthouse, right by the exit of Blue Fire. Come up these steps, and up to this lighthouse. There's obviously a way to get up through there, but I didn't check that out. But yeah, another great bit of theming. Landscaping, theming, you name it, whatever the proper words are. I'm not great at describing, but yeah, you get a really good view here. You got Atlantica over there, one of the water coasters. I've not experienced that yet. I'll wait till tomorrow where it's hotter. And then you got Wodan, which is an amazing GCI, fantastic. And then you got this. I've actually not checked out what the name of this is, but it's sort of like Balgallons if you're from the UK, that sort of ride. But this one's way better themed. You've got like seals, nicely themed boats for the actual boats. If you get what I mean, with the shooting attachments. That's a great sort of ride for days like this when it's hot. And you have some sort of volcano over there. There's actually shooting water instead. those seals there on the ice, fantastic. And you got, oh look at that! I've just seen those shooting water out. It's amazing. And this is the Iceland area. All the areas are really good. I can't pick out a favourite yet. I'll need another day to have another walk around, more detailed look. There's food places all over the place too. They're all themed as well. Nothing's not themed, apart from some of the indoor queue areas like the one on Blue Fire I just mentioned. Fantastic, fantastic park. Word of the day, eh? I managed to walk past this area without noticing it, because they've got a nice little area where you could probably have a picnic. It looks very nice and relaxed. Perfect for this weather. I'll just look at it. It's just so good. There's so many places where you can relax. There's so many places of shade. I'm going to try and experience this tomorrow because this looks very nice. Nice and relaxing, great farming package with all the lights. You can see the blue and red lights there. They have a good farming package. Oh, duckies, you can see the duckies. Yeah, that looks very nice. I've seen this on videos before. You've got swans over there. Just look at the fountains, it's amazing. So there we have it. There's my day at Europa Park done, my first day out of 2. I've really enjoyed myself today actually. I've got to experience all sorts. You got Silver Star, Wodan. I'm going to forget everything. Silver Star, Wodan. Silver Star, Wodan. I'm forgetting that you got the Swiss Popstead ride. Got Euromere, Can Coaster. I've probably missed a few. And there's a lot of rides I haven't done. Oh, wait a minute. Nearly forgot Paris and Batavia. Possibly my favourite ride of the day actually. And also getting to see Voltron up close. And when I say up close, I mean as close as you could get it. Up to where the entrance is, that area. Right by, is it Euromere? Yeah, it's Euromere. It's where the entrance is going to be for Croatia, the Croatian land. So yeah, that was good. All of that was great. Fantastic. Another standout for me in this park is the theming. Every single area that I've walked through today has been absolutely amazing. Theming, quality, cleanliness. It's not going to be perfect in that regard, but it's fantastic. And you've got the rivers. One of them is more quickly flowing, one is more gentle. Where I'm sat now, you probably notice the background. I'm sat in the same spot again. Yeah, it's really good. Then you got lots of foliage, plants, loads of shade. It's just very well landscaped. And I mean, I'm in awe at how good this park is, and I've not even scratched the surface of what there is. So many more rides to do. It's mainly roller coasters I did today, but yeah, more dark rides. You've got the flying theatre ride, Voltarian is it? I'm not very good with names, so you have to excuse that. So yeah, we've got plenty to do tomorrow for day 2, so stay tuned for that one. But anyway, I've had a great day today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.